Hello, today we will learn about the type of documents that you need to know as a manufacturing technician. Moreover, the importance of these documents and some details that you need to know. We will introduce you to the type of documents, their structure, and their relation to your job duties. The very first document, and an important one, is Batch Production Record, also called BPR. This is a document where step-by-step instructions on how to manufacture a drug are written. These instructions involve activities from gathering the material all the way to labeling and packaging of a drug product and getting it shipment ready so it can be released into the market. You will learn more about BPR and how it looks in a separate training. Similar to BPR, this is called Master Batch Record. This is first master copy which was created. BPR is the copy of Master Batch Record. That means BPR and MBR are one and the same. The only difference is MBR Master Batch Record is master copy of BPR. Let's understand the difference tiny bit more. Let's say, if MBR was created before BPR, MBR is a master record. Every time, when there is an update to the process of production, or if any equipment changes, it could be any other change in MBR should be reflected in BPR. This update will be recorded in MBR as latest version of BPR. Documentation department, who is responsible for printing the BPR, must make sure the current BPR being printed matches the version of MBR, and this also applies to manufacturing technician to ensure the same when receiving and working on BPR. A standard operating procedure, also called SOP, is a set of written instructions that describes in detail how to perform a manufacturing process and equipments safely and effectively. Manufacturing organizations must have written SOP when work involves the use of hazardous or any type of materials, chemical, radioactive and biological, or physical hazards, also operation procedure of an equipment. All manufacturing personnel must have documented training on applicable SOP provided by the trained instructor or other experienced personnel. SOP must be reviewed at least biannually and updated when necessary. Work instructions and job aids help manufacturing technicians understand short and clear step-by-step instructions to help an operator how to execute manufacturing responsibilities easily and effectively. While executing the job responsibilities at the manufacturing floor, these work instruction documents are available in the clean room as well. This is to help manufacturing technicians to understand the process in step-by-step manner. Moreover, you can revisit these documents in case of any confusion about how to operate. These work instructions are placed and kept handy in clean room. And these work instructions can be about how to load autoclave cycle in sterilization room. A specification document is written detailed characteristics of any material or test results. Let's understand this with an example. Let's say, if you are receiving raw material from warehouse, this material has a material specification document. So this specification document helps all employees identify what this material should look like, what is the color of the material, what is shape of material, which company supplies it. All this information mentioned on material specification helps a manufacturing technician accurately identify all materials according to their attributes given in the material specification. Let's take another example of a different specification. To understand the test of a drug and the pass-fail results of a test, there is a test specification document called assay specification document, as you can see on the screen. The assay specification result shows as pass above on the document are some parameters and their range, and results are provided by the lab. They have checked all the parameters and provided you the result. And all you need to do is attach the result and continue with the process. We would like you to know and understand how to quickly confirm the assay specification for any errors. If the first parameter says this chemical content should be within this range mentioned, then it must be within that range and checked as pass. Similarly, all parameters row by row should be checked by a manufacturing technician to ensure that the lab who performed the test and provided you the results, you can check their work, and it is very easy to do. This specification document is so simple to understand. Let me give you an example. If you are provided a cup of water, sugar and salt mixed in it, and you perform a lab test on it, this test specification says sugar should be less than 10 grams and salt should be less than 3 grams. If after the test is executed, sugar level is less than 10 grams and salt is less than 3 grams, what should be the result? Yes, this test is pass. As a good manufacturing technician, if you adopt a practice where you carefully read specification documents, you will avoid a lot of errors. Yours and others. Logs are one of the documents that you will be interacting on daily basis as a manufacturing technician. Recording entries of equipment usage, keeping track of cleaning records and entries of a room, entry-exit log for manufacturing area, and many more logs such as BPR issuance log, material issuance log. At warehouse, you will learn about all type of logs in upcoming trainings.